Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here with today's Micros Market Recap at Target Trading Academy. Speaking of today, it is Wednesday, March 23rd, just after 4 p.m. here with the New York close. Let's get right into it with micro oil. Now, oil here, we opened gap up from the close and the range. We actually are well above the contract high, and they decided just to keep going up with this. They never made it back down to this very low where they put it in at the opening, but they had come close. Overall, though, we did finish net up in oil at about $114.88 for the close there. Gold opened inside of its range, not terribly far from its close. It did open above its close, though, and there was some initial drive there, but it found support at our HVA levels, or high volume areas, that our students receive each night before the next day's trading session begins. And you can see they kind of just meandered through, trying to break out higher, and then they finally did, but then it closed, and they see in the aftermarket it just has driven it up here. Now our equities, they're currently just settling down here after the New York close, but we also opened inside of the range, not terribly far from its close yesterday, and we had a ton of congestion and just choppy moves today. There were several entries, but nonetheless, it was just choppy day, pretty slow overall. So you can see here, this area held for quite a while. They tried to drive it back up, and they just couldn't get it up there. And then they finally hit the edge, and that's as high as it really went before coming down. And you saw where we started. They made some newer lows overall. So we are finishing net down in the ES here. Similar story in the NASDAQ. Opening inside of its range below the close from yesterday. There it is. But initially we had that selling off, found support, kind of like the ES. Look at these levels. They're just holding tremendously for what they are. And there's definitely parameters and rules all around them. Not every time it gets there it's going to be qualified. And you only get that information when you're a student. And that's how you're taught. You're taught off how we trade off these levels that are given each night to each student, and there's definitely sets of rules and parameters around and associated with them. But overall, you can see that NASDAQ did make a run up. It did get its close, I believe, from yesterday, or it came close to it at the very least. But you can see they just started driving it down here, and the volatility definitely picked up 15 minutes before that close of the market for the New York here. And we are finishing net down for the day in the NASDAQ as well. If you're interested in finding out more information about these levels, these HVAs, high volume areas as we call them, and you're wondering how you can get them on your charts, feel free to reach out to us. Or if you're just interested in learning how to day trade in general, again, reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us online at Facebook, just our Target Trading Academy page there, or go to our website. We're targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with the representative, and you'll quickly find out for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world and why we have so many live profitable students in our rooms each day. We look forward to seeing you there.